So now we are discussing the future of the work. How the remote jobs are changing in the world. And in that regard, the first and the foremost thing is a company culture or the culture of people being under a roof and interacting face to face, and vice versa. The remote jobs from where people work from home and they are not face to face and they are doing it remotely. Do you find some negative feelings emerging from this?
Absolutely. There are definitely some challenges that come with remote work. For instance, the lack of in person interaction can sometimes lead to feelings of isolation or disconnection from the team. It can also make it a bit harder to build a strong company culture or to foster spontaneous collaboration. Plus, communication can sometimes be less fluid. But on the flip side, remote work also brings flexibility and access to a broader talent pool. So it's definitely a balance.
What I have observed is that after Corona, what most of the companies did was that they instructed their employees to work from home. In this way, they saved a lot of money in the shape of the housing of the employees, even their traveling charges, and for that matter, their all the overheads which were occurring because they had to hire a building, and they had to hire all the amenities in the building. So if people are working from home, those things are taken care of. So the costs have been cut.
Absolutely. That's one of the major advantages companies have noticed. By shifting to remote work, many organizations have significantly reduced their operational costs, like office rent, utilities, maintenance, and even travel expenses. It's allowed them to allocate resources more efficiently and sometimes even invest in better technology or employee benefits. It's definitely reshaped the traditional work model in some pretty interesting ways.
That day, I was hearing somebody commenting that these remote jobs are going to help in reducing the pollutions, because people will not be flying from point A to point B. From their accommodations to the office job place. So there will be less carbon emission. So it is promising a better future.
Absolutely. That's a great point. Remote work does help reduce the daily commute, which in turn lowers traffic congestion and cuts down on carbon emissions. This can contribute to improved air quality and a smaller environmental footprint. It's definitely one of the positive environmental impacts that's been highlighted as a benefit of remote work.
One thing more, I think the employees, they have more time to spare for the company, because their traveling time and the fatigue in traveling is reduced.
Absolutely. That's a huge advantage. Without the daily commute, employees often have more energy and flexibility, which can lead to increased productivity and also a better work life balance. They can easily allocate time to professional tasks as well as personal interests, which definitely benefits both the employees and the company.
So, in future, do you find humans prospering at a faster speed or faster pace because of this?
I definitely think there's potential for humans to thrive at a faster pace with the flexibility and opportunities that remote work brings. It can open doors to more diverse career paths, greater innovation, and a better balance between personal and professional life. Of course, it'll also require adapting to new technologies and maintaining strong communication practices, but overall, it's quite promising for the future.
Yeah, you see now the tools like AI, they and so many conference tools like StreamYard and like Zoom, they have made it possible to feel face to face, and they can, I think, they can replace quite comfortably the face to face conversations. What do you think?
Absolutely. I completely agree. Tools like AI, Zoom, StreamYard, and many others have really bridged the gap between remote and in-person interactions. They allow for real-time communication, collaboration, and even a sense of presence that was once only possible in person. While nothing can fully replace the nuances of face-to-face interaction, these technologies definitely make remote work more effective and engaging.
Yeah, and especially I've noticed yet another area of teaching. Here, the teachers can very easily teach the students via Zoom and so many other tools available to them, and the students again can cut their fatigues and the traveling costs, and for that matter, if they were there in a university, the dormitory as well, and so they can stay back and get whatever knowledge they wanted to from a teacher. While teacher also are going to be kind of facilitators, because they'll hardly be doing something for the students, they'll just be guiding to or pointing them towards the right direction. What do you think?
Absolutely. That shift in teaching is really profound. With tools like Zoom and other online platforms, educators can definitely become more like guides or facilitators, helping students navigate information and encouraging self-directed learning. Students benefit from reduced commute times and can access quality education from anywhere, making learning more flexible and accessible. It's definitely a transformative approach that can empower both teachers and students.
Now, what do you think? Even the factory working. Now we have talked about the office works and the teachers, and now we shift towards the factory workers. What do you think that factories will also be controlled remotely, and human interaction can not definitely not finish, but it will diminish. What do you think?
Absolutely. That's a really interesting evolution. In many industries, especially manufacturing, we're seeing more automation and remote monitoring. Things like IoT devices, robotics, and AI can help oversee production lines, monitor quality, and even manage supply chains remotely. While human workers will still be crucial, their roles might shift more towards supervision, maintenance, and strategic decision making. It's definitely a shift towards more efficient and tech driven factory operations.
So we covered the job of teaching, the job of our normal workers working in office environment, and we talked about the factory area. Now, what do you think about the farming? Will it be possible to farm even with the help of drones, etc., and the EVs and cars, vehicles which are self-driven, and they can still be controlled remotely?
Absolutely. The future of farming is definitely heading in that direction. With drones, precision agriculture, and autonomous vehicles, farmers can monitor crops, supply fertilizers, and even harvest with greater efficiency and accuracy. Remote control and data analytics can help optimize crop yields, reduce waste, and make farming more sustainable. It's definitely a promising integration of technology into agriculture.
Yeah, and you see, even the farmers, they don't have to go into the vast fields. They can just use the drones, and the drones can go do the survey and get back with all the required results. What do you think?
Absolutely, that's spot on. Drones can cover large areas quickly, providing real-time data on crop health, soil conditions, and even pest infestations. This not only saves farmers time and effort, but also allows for more precise and data-driven decisions. It's really transforming the way farming is done and making it much more efficient and sustainable.
And this way, security of farmers is also taken care of because they are not exposed to the chemicals or the harsh environments.
Exactly. That's a big benefit as well. By using drones and automated machinery, farmers can minimize their direct exposure to harmful chemicals, pesticides, and even extreme weather conditions. This not only enhances their safety and well-being, access more.
Thank you for now. I think we have had a good discussion for today. Now we will continue some other day. Thank you.